It is a wonderful session we had today, and it is the need of the hour. We need such type of session for overall growth for all of entrepreneurs as a nation. We thank you again and again for organizing such a beautiful session. Thank you very much.
Innovative ways of raising funds as well if you're doing any business. And one way is to approach stock exchanges. And NSE, I guess, also has something for the MSME sector in particular. So we have with us Mr. Abhi Gupta, who is heading NSE operations here based out of Kolkata. So let us have his views on how different MSEs, manufacturing sectors, they can leverage or take advantage of these platforms and raise money.
Good evening, everyone. So basically, I take care of the listing department of NSE for Eastern region, the main board and the SME board. And by virtue of working with the listing department, I come across various companies, various manufacturers in the eastern part, and I'm being with NSE for the last 11 years, and what I'm seeing now in the last few years, there has been various ways, even very small companies are innovating and they are modernizing their facilities, etc. So there are very good companies which are now approaching us for growth expansion. Like we all know that SME companies particularly require capital to expand their operations from one part of the country to another part of the country. And for that they require funding. So they are approaching us for funding, etc. And when I go and meet the promoters, I see the manufacturing facilities, they are really fantastic. The case in point, today we listed a company from Kolkata, which is also into an FMCG sector. They make snacks of this 5 rupees worth chips and cupcakes, etc. And they have captured most part of the rural Bengal. And there was tremendous response which the company got, and it got listed today. And when we visited their facility in Asansol, we saw that everything is modernized. There's hardly any human intervention. Machines are there, all good, very state-of-the-art machines. Just some switches and the snacks quantity, the packet, the sealing, everything is happening automatically. So there are very good manufacturing companies which are there in Bengal. Case in point, I'm speaking to 3 manufacturing companies now in Kolkata who are probably coming up with their IPO. One is into, they make this insulators, and another company is there which is into induction furnaces. There's one more company which is making pollution control equipments, etc., electrodes. So, like as many of you might be knowing that National Stock Exchange, we has a platform for raising funds. We all know that there are companies like Manyavar or Paytm or Zomato, they can come and raise funds of 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 crore. But many of us are not aware that there is also equally available platform for the SME segment, where SME companies can come and they can raise funds starting anywhere from 4 crore, 5 crores to 50 crores, 100 crores. Even companies with 8 crore, 10 crore turnover, they can also raise funds. And there are good amount of traction in the market, and there are investors who are ready to invest in these companies for their growth, etc. So as an SME company, companies would require capital at various stages. Now, maybe again after 3 years, maybe again after 5 years or 7 years, these companies cannot rely on debt route alone. There is some point in time where they would require the capital route in order to get equity capital and expand. So there is a very good platform which is there with NSE where you can come and explore whether you can want to get listed. Various advantages are there. There are the various features are there. So we are definitely, as an exchange, we are very supportive if you want to discuss with us that whether your company is eligible or not, whether this is the right time to list or later on, and whether how you can raise funds, etc. We can definitely help you with that. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Comes to strategizing and re-strategizing. So here we have amidst us Anmol Singh, who is the next generation of the JIS group owners. Maybe many of us would know him for JIS group, but his parents, they used to have one of the oldest and the most modern dairy business. But this new generation person, young bright boy, he has done a lot of value additions and a lot of innovative things to get into. If you move around the city, you will get to see, you will never miss. Just simply twist and sip. That's the brand they have launched, Joy.
Joy, yeah. Thank you.
So
Thank you for that.
share your story.
So yeah, I'm the director at JS Group, and I'm heading our new age dairy division, and the brand's called Joy Farm. And we've been in the dairy industry for about 70 years now, ever since we moved to Calcutta essentially, and we were one of the largest raw milk suppliers in the East. And now we move forward into our B2C segment, so where we are processing dairy. And our primary focus is not just milk now, but it's cultured dairy products. So things like lassi, doi, mishti doi, things like that. So, and we've taken a very innovative B2C approach, and we set up our plant in Dumjur, Howrah at the during pandemic basically, like right after the pandemic. And my thing was that I didn't want to see any person in the plant. Like if you walk in, people would think that, oh, this is an empty plant. So we really invested in state-of-the-art machinery, and we tried to minimize processes that would be too manual, which is the case in a lot of dairy processes. So that's how it's been so far.
It's robotic?
As automatic as it could be. So yeah, we tried to minimize the usage of hands in the facility.
Very good.